Hi, welcome back to Engaged and Divorced,
where I wear the rings.
and I'm trying to figure out these damn things. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Woo! Best time of the year. This is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. We are very excited. Today's going to be a fun episode. As you can see if you are watching it on YouTube, bats.
Yeah, bats. And because this is a drinking episode, we have this lovely number. It's the Colorado Cream Pumpkin Spice Cream Liqueur. See it?
Pumpkin spice and everything nice.
Okay, see it? So this is a Colorado specialty, apparently. I've never tried it out before, but we have it in some
accidentally
some
poured
Halloween
it before
glasses.
Let's get wicked.
Okay, mine's so cute. It says feeling pumped.
Yes.
That's adorable. Where'd you get that?
Dollar store, both of them.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Don't sleep on the dollar store, y'all. If you're looking for some good decorations, most of the time the dollar stores are like $5, $10 now. So stupid, but
Oh,
they
really?
got some good stuff though. That's where I got like literally.
So were
all my
these
stuff.
cups $1 or were they like $5?
That one was $1. I believe this one was like maybe $3 because it's like actual
On
glass.
a stand.
Oh, there's a wait.
Well, there's a little thingamajigger.
Hold on a second. This might have been from TJ Maxx.
So
Plot
forget
twist.
everything she said.
But I know that was from the dollar store for sure.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's fine.
So,
Because today is a Halloween themed episode, we were trying to think of things to go with the theme. We originally said last week, I think it was, Kylie mentioned dating ghost stories. Well, I looked it up. It's not really a thing. Apparently, people don't date ghosts.
dang it.
I mean, I would.
Yeah, of course.
You know, like in The Sims, you can date a ghost.
Ooh. Yeah.
You can have ghost babies in The Sims.
You can.
Yeah. Speaking of The Sims, my whole family like burnt down in a fire last night. It was terrible.
Oh,
It was not on purpose.
No, that happened to me too. I like rebuilt the house and it was beautiful. And then the dad died doing laundry and then I forgot to save the house.
Laundry?
Yeah.
Oh, you have the laundry pack. I don't have that
yeah,
pack.
he caught on fire and I forgot to save the house after I fixed the house. So I lost all of that.
Wait, so you can die from a fire because of laundry?
Yeah.
If you
The
don't
dryer.
if you don't change out the dryer sheet, the dryer lint or something?
I guess. I don't know. I've never seen it happen, but he roasted and I was like, I can't lose him. So I'm going to have to restart the house. If you play Sims, let us know.
That really sucks. There's like hairs on my microphone and they're like tickling my mouth. So that's what I'm doing. But today we're going to talk about some dating horror stories before we get into
You want to try it out?
going through the profiles on Tinder. So yeah, let's try it out. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
That's not Halloween themed, mate.
You can dress like a pirate.
Is this the cream that smells bad or the cup? Something smells bad.
I mean, it doesn't have the best smell.
You know what this tastes like? Eggnog with
Yeah, I was
with
thinking
pumpkin.
I was thinking the same thing. It's not bad.
Which I'm all about. I love eggnog. Do you like eggnog?
I do. I love eggnog. I'm usually not like a pumpkin spice person.
This is good.
But
Shout
this
out
is
to
good.
Colorado Cream.
Heck yeah.
At Colorado Cream on Instagram.
Good job creaming.
So I found 2 stories off of Reddit. Where did you find your horror stories? Your dating horror stories?
One is on Insider and then the other's on BBC.
Okay. You want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I'll read my really short one first.
Okay.
On Insider. So I did not create this. It's from insider.com.
Make it dramatic.
Oh, absolutely. And it's titled, He Didn't Know When to Leave. Oh, this one's crazy, y'all. Okay. So I had a guy come over and he was attractive. So we had sex and then went to sleep. I had to wake this kid up at noon and be like, okay, I have to get ready for work. You need to leave. So he started to get dressed and couldn't find one sock. He accused me of stealing it. He searched through all my drawers and dumped out my dirty clothes hamper looking for it. I ended up finding it weeks later in my sock drawer. I kind of think he planted it there, but I'm not sure why. So he finally starts to leave, and his car got towed because he parked exactly where I told him not to. Looking back now, I would have told him tough shit, got him an Uber and went to work. But I took him to the car tow place so he could get it back. And of course, he doesn't have his wallet. So I had to pay for it and sign for it because he doesn't have an ID on him. But the car tow place doesn't take cards. So we had to go find an ATM to get cash. So he finally gets his car. I'm already like 30 minutes late to work. And he goes, okay, I'll call you later. And I just said, never talk to me again. He texted a few hours later and said he lost the stylus for his phone. I blocked his number.
He lost the what for his phone?
The stylus.
What's that?
Like the thing where you can use to like type.
Oh. Wow.
I just thought that one was funny because he like accused her of stealing his sock.
But he put it in the sock drawer?
Yeah, and also I would have never taken him to the car tow place.
I probably would have.
I'd be like, no, I gotta go to work.
That's when the boundaries kick in. You gotta set the boundaries.
And that costs a lot of money too.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it does.
So he better pay her back, but
he's not going to.
No, yeah, because he's blocked.
Yeah.
This looks funny.
Oh my goodness. I like the way you read that. I'll try to live up to your shadow. By the way, we're just drinking casually today because it is noon and we don't need to be drunk today. So
no,
we're just having a lovely
this is good
brunch morning convo.
It's very delicious.
There are a few stories I'd love to tell that unfortunately involve Redditors, but here's one that doesn't. I went on a date with a Navy boy. He seemed smart and sweet online. He picks me up in this incredibly ostentatious yellow Camaro, which I have the sneaking suspicion he borrowed as it was a stick and dude was having a hell of a time driving it. We decide to go walk on the boardwalk for a while, so he pulls into a parking garage. In his attempt to park the car, he completely sideswipes the car next to us, leaving yellow paint all across their car. He didn't even act like anything happened, so I say, I think you may have hit the car next to us. He gets out, looks at it, then climbs back in and goes, I guess we should park somewhere else. And peels out before I could even say anything. Fast forward. The date is going poorly, as a hit and run is never really a good start. And it's miserably hot out, so we decide to go see a movie. It happened to be Shrek: The Final Chapter, a kid's movie. He has his feet on the seat in front of us, which is no big deal until a dad holding his toddler daughter comes in and the only seats still open are the ones in front of us. The dad goes to sit down. Navy boy doesn't move his feet. In fact, he even moves his feet forward a bit so that he hits the dad in the head. The dad looks back at us and then Navy boy sighs heavily, takes his feet down, looks at me and goes, my feet were there first. After the movie, he asked if I wanted to go to dinner. I said no. He drops me off. I'm surprised he didn't drop the transmission as well. And then he asked me when he could see me again. He had a great time. Married 5 years now. Just kidding. I took mental note of his license plates and called the parking garage. Did not see him again.
Okay, good.
I know that married part made me nervous for a second.
Oh my. What a journey. Yeah, the feet thing. That's when you know they're a bad person.
Who sideswipes a car and then doesn't
That's
do
true. That's
anything
also
about
bad.
it? Oh my gosh. That happened to me once when I was 18. Yeah.
Oh.
I like pulled into a parking lot really quickly and like knocked out the back light of this car. But luckily it was like my friend's car. But I still felt so scared telling him.
Oh. I sideswiped a car and had no idea because my music was so loud.
Is that the one that turned into a whole thing?
Yeah. I had to go to court.
Oh my gosh.
I genuinely did not know I hit the car. The cops called me and I was like, what? That was a journey.
How did they get your license plate? Did they have cameras?
It was at a church, so I think like there were cameras around. So
Sideswiping cars at church. Mine was at a church too.
ooh,
Wow, sister. We have stuff in
Sister.
common. All right, your turn.
Gosh.
Horror story part 2.
Mine's a little dark.
Okay. It's fine.
It's actually a true crime case. And I kind of wish I would have just like researched it and told you the story without just reading it like this, but we're going to read it. It's from a girl named Grace Mullane. She was on a backpacking trip when she was killed. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So she was, it's going to lead to a dating story.
Okay.
So she was strangled by her killer in an Auckland hotel room following a Tinder date.
Is that Australia, Auckland?
I think, oh, Essex.
Okay.
It was December 1st, 2018, the day before what would have been her 22nd birthday. So the next day after that happened, the next day while the backpacker's body was lying stuffed in a suitcase, the man, who could not be named for legal reasons, took to the dating app again. So he just decided to find someone else to date. So the woman he met
he killed her and then got back on the apps?
Yeah. The woman he met in an Auckland bar has chosen to tell her story in the hope that by doing so, she can help warn others about dating safety. This is important. Okay. You too. So this is what she says. He was really persistent. We chatted for 2 weeks before we met up. The conversation was quite light, quite fun. He was an Australian, so we talked about Aussie things. He seemed like a nice, normal guy, and when we agreed to meet, I was happy to do that. But then, maybe 5 days before that, he got really persistent. He would text me multiple times in a day, and if I didn't reply, he would ask if something was wrong. He kept trying to bring the date forward and would forget I had told him I was busy. It was unusual for someone to be that persistent. I have had guys before who are maybe a bit persistent, but from nervous excitement, a different kind of excited. It was just unusual that he would not possibly wait until Sunday. It felt very narcissistic. He messaged me at around 9 o'clock the morning after Miss Mullane's murder, saying, "Good morning, how are you?" And again at around 10:30. He said it was fine if I didn't feel like going on the date, and that was when I messaged and said I would meet him. We went to Revelry. It is a very standard bar, very popular, lots of people go there, more of a nighttime bar. I had never drank there during the afternoon or day, but it is open and he wanted to go there. He was bigger than his photo showed. Obviously, he had put on some weight. He had big, distinctive eyes, and he was very, very clean. His clothes looked clean, and he was well groomed. I asked him a lot of questions, and he sort of talked. He tried to ask me a few questions, but they weren't very in-depth questions. I thought he was nervous. I guess because he had said one thing in messages about where he worked and a different thing on the date, I started to feel a bit uneasy. So he's forgetting his story.
Ooh, red flag.
Yeah. Because he was from Australia, I asked him where he had met his friends, and he said all his friends were police officers. He had met them at bars, and they had invited him back for barbecues. He said his best friend was coming over to be a Crown Court prosecutor, so he sort of had this theme. I think it was definitely on his mind, and I think he was, in a weird way, trying to process something of what had happened, what he had done with me. It was a very strange insight into what someone's brain does after they do something like that. It's true, like some of them just like push it away and try not to think about it. Mm-hmm. He had obviously been thinking about policemen, bodies, ways people can be killed, prosecution, justice, and the court system, and it just came out in a very strange way. We talked about him being friends with lots of policemen. He said they were having a tough time because of bodies going missing in, I cannot pronounce that, some ranges around. And this is the same range where Miss Mullane's body would later be found. The police dogs can only smell 4 feet deep, so if they are buried deeper than that, they can't find them. I thought it was a bit strange, but an interesting fact. We got talking about poisonous snakes in Australia, and he became quite animated about that. It was quite out there. Then he told me this really bizarre story. He said, it's crazy how a guy can make one mistake and go to jail for the rest of his life. He told me about a guy he knew in Australia who had consensual rough sex involving strangulation with his girlfriend, but ended up accidentally killing her. It was an accident. Things went wrong, and he was really upset by that because he loved her. But the guy got down for manslaughter and was sent, or he got done for manslaughter. Gosh, I can't talk. Manslaughter, and was sent down for a long time. What we know now is this could have been him testing out his story on me, which is another tactic they use. He could see I was a bit uncomfortable and tried to talk about more mundane things. I didn't make a swift exit. I am quite used to dealing with all sorts of people, but it was definitely weird. Okay, we're almost done. Before we said goodbye, he said, my car is this way. My car was down the same road, but by that stage, I was feeling uneasy and my instincts had just kicked in, telling me to walk a different way. He was also a lot bigger than me, so if something went wrong, I knew I wouldn't be able to defend myself. In hindsight, it was a good decision. It was my intuition sense. My brain was saying, this was strange, this was strange. It is really strange in hindsight to think of Grace being dead in his room. I don't think it is in the realm of what normal human brains can comprehend. It is hard to look back and think that had just happened to her. There's nothing I could have done, and I know that now, but it's still really hard to come to terms with that. I do think that if it had been a date in the evening, potentially I could have been a victim. I take quite a lot of solace in the fact I do have my wits about me and do take safety in online dating quite seriously. So I think that was the end of it, and then she just goes on to talk about like some ideas for like how to date safely, but she discovered, I think it was just like a week later, that it was him who killed her, because the case was brought to light pretty quick. So,
and they found her body.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, little dark, but
just a little bit.
But that is great.
But at the same time, it is
dating story.
Yeah, and it's also reality. I mean, you kind of every time you're meeting somebody new, there's always a chance of something crazy like
right.
that.
Right.
Or maybe they won't murder you, but maybe they'll do something else.
Yeah, trust your instincts.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I learned from that one.
Yeah, trust your instincts and look out for creepy behavior.
Right. Especially if they're talking about some guy who murdered someone.
Yeah.
And that all their friends are policemen. Like, things like that is just kind of like, what are you trying to say?
Yeah.
So.
Well, thanks for making me more scared about dating. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
This one's super short. On OkCupid, summer 2006, I met a girl in West Hollywood and we went to dinner. She turned out to be way bigger than her pictures, which really, does that matter? Whatever. Insanely rich, was Ozzy Osbourne's cardiologist's daughter or some shit like that, and had a nasty coke habit. The whole day, she was doing cocaine in the bathroom and barely ate her food. And then afterwards, we went back to her place where she visibly spiked my drink with a Mickey and then asked me to tie her up, and then refusing to allow me to drive my car out of her garage, leaving me to wait in my car all night until the morning when I followed someone out. She called 3 days later to say that I caused her miscarriage. I did not know she was pregnant.
What? That is a lot to unpack.
That's so chaotic.
Oh my God. Wow, this woman, I hope she's like locked up somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
That's wild.
That is wild.
Ugh.
Don't meet people like at their house or places they're staying.
Yeah, no.
Do public dates only.
Right.
For the first like 3-4 dates at least.
Ooh.
Insane. This drink is really good.
It is good.
I'm loving it.
It's a nice one for fall.
Yeah. It's great. So, should we review some dating profiles today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can end with some Halloween this or that.
Okay.
You gotta
Sounds
choose
good.
what you like better.
Cool.
I might need a little bit of a refill though. You know what I'm saying?
Now, don't drink it all. It was $30.
No way, was it?
No, it was like 26.
Ooh, Colorado cream.
We're
is not
bougie
messing
today.
around.
We're bougie.
What's
Okay.
alcohol content? 17% alcohol.
I actually talked to this guy like a year ago for a little bit of time. We never met, but we did talk for a little bit. This is Andrew. He's 36. His about me says, easygoing, drama-free, Marine veteran, have my shit together, own house, car, life.
Life. What?
And now that I'm reading it, I don't remember this being his bio when I talked to him, but you own life? You own a house, you own a car, and you own life.
He doesn't need anyone else's life.
But why when people put drama free, I feel like they're trying to just like convince themselves that they're not dramatic or something. Like, why do you put that? Of course nobody wants drama.
That's for sure a red flag. For sure.
I just hate it because it's like, okay, there's nothing else you can say about yourself.
He also sounds so serious when he's just like, word period.
Yeah. Now, as I recall, he was actually like a really sweet guy. But I got out of a toxic marriage, so like anybody was sweet. I feel like at that point, getting out, it was just like, oh, there's nice guys in the world. Like I was like shocked, but like maybe that had something to do with it.
I don't think I can see you with a veteran. Not that there's anything wrong with him, but like I just don't see you personally.
Yeah,
connecting with a military guy.
Well, I mean, veterans aren't really in the military anymore.
It's true. An ex-military.
But I don't know. The reason why we never met up is because he did disclose with me that he smoked cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
yeah.
And I'm not trying to be like judgy.
No, for real.
It's just, I like kissing. So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't want to kiss an ashtray.
For real. Yeah. Period. Period.
We got David. He's 31. Just looking for friends. Maybe something serious. From Miami. No kids, never married. Independent. Geek. Will defeat your enemies and claim their possessions and land in your name. Will construct an ivory throne from their bones for you to sit and rule over your newly acquired kingdom. Bonus points if you're into Dungeons and Dragons or FFXIV. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is.
No, not Fortnite.
Just moved to Colorado Springs, and then he has the Virgo sign.
The Virgo.
I don't know anything about Virgos.
Me neither.
You're like, Virgo, as if you know.
I've heard Virgos are cool, I think.
I don't know.
I liked where that was going. That was kind of fun.
Was it?
It was very creative.
He's a very animated character for sure.
I don't know why I was not expecting him to look like that. He's very animated.
He seems like he'd be a good time.
One of his pictures, he's like, yeah, he looks fun. He looks like a fun person to get to know.
Yeah, I would do it. I've never played any of those nerdy games, but I would do it if I had a partner who was like into it. I'd be like, I'll learn for you.
I've played
Does
Dungeons
Basil
and Dragons. No,
he's kind of geeky with stuff like that.
Not that stuff. He's only geeky with Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
But like I've played before with friends, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on, but it's kind of fun.
Is it hard to understand?
Yes, there's a lot of things. I don't know what FF whatever you said. 5, 6.
FFXIV. Hey Siri, what is FFXIV?
Oh no, my computer went off.
Here's what I found.
Oh, Final Fantasy.
7,
16,
17, 16. Yeah, XIV. Yeah.
Final Fantasy 16.
Wowza.
Is that a video game?
Final Fantasy, yeah, I think so. I've heard of that before, but I don't specifically.
I fail in the geek department. Oh, this is kind of fun. Something just popped up on my app that I haven't seen before. It says, right now I'm looking for, and it says increase compatibility by sharing yours. And it gives you like 6 options. So long-term partner, long-term open to short, short-term open to long, short-term fun, new friends, or still figuring it out.
How fun.
That's cool.
I love that.
Maybe that will like make all the F boys
go
away if you're looking for a relationship.
We can be like hook up. Mm-hmm. Is that an option? No.
Hook up? No, but I would say like casual.
Yeah.
I don't know why this made me laugh. Mike, 34. I'm looking for a hot Halloween date for my table at Temple to see Little John October 29th. I want to do a Day of the Dead couple costume and pay a professional artist to do our makeup at the hotel before the party. Pumpkin emoji.
I love that. He's like trying to find someone. He's like, come on. That's cool though.
If he's going to pay a makeup artist, is he going to pay his date?
It kind of sounds like a business deal. But that'd be fun.
That'd be cool to like actually like be a person that's like, hey, pay me to date you.
Right.
Like I'll come to your holiday parties.
I feel like that'd be a fun first date. Maybe that's just me liking Halloween, but I feel like that'd be a fun way to get to know someone. Like you just get your makeup done together and then go to wherever he said.
No, they'd have to pay me. I'm just kidding. No, it is a fun idea, actually.
Yeah. I would take the bait.
It just made me kind of chuckle. I don't know why. Probably because of his face. He looks so serious. It just doesn't match. And then seeing Little John, like he's like this like businessman.
Yeah, that's true. It does not match his look. Okay, we have Jordan. No age, so that's good.
That's good.
Not really. It says kind, funny, smart, and honest. Pretty easygoing. Just looking to see what's out there. I don't play games. Not a player. Like lazy Sundays, drives in the mountains, hanging with my dog, watching TV, or whatever, as long as the company is good. Dominant by nature and prefer something more than vanilla, but not looking for a whole Sunday. Wink. I own and operate a business, so time is very important. I have many talents and hobbies, too many to list. 6 feet, since that seems to matter. He's a smoker when drinking. He has a dog. He's a Cancer.
I don't know why people put their tight. I hate when they say that because that matters. It doesn't matter to everybody.
I just love the vanilla part.
Okay, so I just got it.
Yeah.
The sundae, like vanilla ice cream.
No.
What was the sundae thing? I don't understand.
Isn't he trying to say like he like
Because vanilla is like obviously that's just your
boring?
boring
Yeah.
plain sex life. But when he's saying sundae, he said not the whole sundae. Is he saying like so far from just vanilla?
Yeah.
I've never heard it said like that.
Me neither. He wants something that's like sweet and tasty, but not
Sweet and tasty.
not too sweet. I don't know. All right. This is Jeremy. He's 33. Says, our generation is losing the essence of authenticity. So take your mask off when you're talking to me and give me something real. The only things we should be living for are truth and love. Just remember that right now is the most exciting time we could have ever possibly hope to be alive. That was in quotes, but there's no.
Wait, what?
All in quotations.
The whole thing was in quotations?
Yeah.
The entire thing?
Yeah.
What's it from?
All of his pictures, he's wearing sunglasses.
You just whistle at a
Okay, this is Kevin. He's 32, and he works for aerospace defense, so he's pretty fancy. This is his about me. Day job, Northrop Grumman Mars Rover Space Program.
What?
He works for the Air Force.
Just read the bio.
Okay, he has an MBA in finance, dog dad, avid fisherman, recreational hunter, gym enthusiast, love beer, new to Colorado Springs, Snapchat, and then he gives it. I'm not going to say it. Testimonials. Kevin picked me up from the bar once. He made me buy him a taco, but it was still cheaper than a drink. Caitlin S. He's okay. Madison W. Always smells good. Loves outdoor stuff. A little too obsessed with burritos. Chelsea R.
I've seen people do that where they
That's
act
funny.
like women are like rating their profile.
That's funny.
It's definitely creative.
Because it like gives you more ideas about them. Like,
yeah, but there's
Oh,
no
this
way
smells
that those
good.
girls actually wrote those things.
no, absolutely not. It's fake. Totally.
But it's a cute idea. I'll give them that.
Okay, ready? These are going to be pretty quick. Okay.
Okay, what is this, a Halloween tag?
Yep.
All right.
Like probably from YouTube from like 2012.
Yeah, back in the day when we used to sit down and do those tag videos,
Halloween
I
tag.
did those all the time.
Chocolate candy or fruity?
Fruity.
Yep. Yes.
Skittles. Starburst.
Starburst. Airheads. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jolly Ranchers.
Witches or vampires?
Witches.
Wow, sister. Trick or treat?
Treat.
Trick.
What was that?
I was trying to say the same thing as you. I'd probably say treat. Yeah. No one wants to be tricked with. Okay. We should do 1, 2, 3, so I have time to think.
All right.
Okay. Halloween party or scary movie?
1, 2, 3.
Halloween party. 4 for 4. Skeletons or zombies? 1, 2, 3. Skeletons. Oh. Trick or treat or hand out candy? 1, 2, 3.
Hand
Trick or
out
treat.
candy.
Oh man, I'm still a child. Hayride or corn maze? 1, 2, 3. Corn maze. Woo! We love
Those
being
are
lost.
fun.
They are fun.
We love being lost.
Scary costume or funny costume? 1, 2, 3.
Funny costume.
Yeah.
Speaking of funny costumes, and since we were talking about ghosting earlier, have you seen the ghost costume? The they ghosted you costume? You just put like a white sheet over your head and then you do like a conversation where you're like, I had a lot of fun with you, and then you're like, hello, hi,
Yeah.
question mark.
Yeah.
Ghosted. I thought that was a
reminds me.
cute costume idea.
I have a really cute sticker that I got from my birth control. I used to get it like shipped in the mail. And it says ghosting is boo sheet. And it's a ghost with, I can give it to you if you want it, but
Ghosting his boo sheet.
I literally have it over there.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Okay. Pumpkin seeds or pumpkin pie? I'm very passionate about this one. 1, 2, 3.
Pumpkin pie.
seeds.
I know you don't like any pies.
I love the seeds though. Oh my friend had I went to a Halloween party the other night. My friend had a whole bowl of them and I was just like,
They are good.
I would carve a
depending
pumpkin
on
just for the seeds.
how you flavor them.
You gotta make them burnt just a little bit. You gotta really toast them,
Mm-hmm.
and you gotta put some good salt on there.
Yeah, lots of salt.
Yeah,
That's the key.
I don't like pumpkin pie.
You're crazy. That's like the only pie I like.
Okay, this is an interesting flex. Bottle feed a baby zombie or walk alone through a dark forest.
What? What kind of a question is this?
I guess.
By the way, we want to hear your guys' answers to these questions
please.
too. So write
Number
them down
it
below.
out, write it all.
Yeah, we want to know.
We'll just say baby zombie or dark forest. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Dark forest.
No offense to the baby zombies, but
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
bats or black cats. 1, 2, 3.
Black
Bats.
cats.
Oh, okay.
You like bats better?
It's okay.
Oh, well, we got bats, but I also
They're
have
offended.
black cats on my skirt.
I like a black cat. I feel like bats to me symbolizes Halloween. Oh, I love that skirt. How fun. My shirt just says, just a bunch of hocus pokers. From Walmart for $6.
Maybe I'll watch Hocus Pocus for the first time this week.
You never watched it?
Still, I've never seen it.
What?
Yeah,
The first one?
never seen it. We didn't grow up in the same house, Kylie. Come back.
That should be the end of the episode.
It's funny because mom and dad were so strict about that kind of stuff with me. With you, they just let you do whatever the hell you wanted. It's so not fair. With me, it was like, can't watch movies about witches or anything evil.
I wasn't allowed to watch Pocahontas, but that was it.
I wasn't allowed to watch it either.
Don't even get us started on that one.
No, don't.
Okay. Pumpkin spice or hot chocolate?
1, 2, 3.
Pumpkin spice. I usually am not a pumpkin spice person, but this tastes bomb. I don't really like hot chocolate.
This doesn't really taste like pumpkin spice. It tastes like eggnog.
I would choose peppermint hot chocolate, but that's not Halloween.
So, Kylie, they have this in peppermint flavor.
So in December,
we'll
that's
do
what
that.
we'll be drinking.
Yeah, we'll do that for December. Sounds good. We already have it planned out. Was that the last question?
For Thanksgiving, we're gonna drink Christopher Columbus's blood.
Oh my god.
Okay. What? This is stupid. Celebrate in your neighborhood or at the mall? What? Do they do things
Oh
at
yeah, they
malls?
do I don't think they do anymore. Like trunk or treats or whatever they're called.
Neighborhood.
Yeah, neighborhood.
We don't even have to count that one down. Well,
You got to be safe.
That's
Got to
it.
make sure that the candy doesn't have drugs in it, because people who do drugs are gonna put hundreds of dollars of drugs into candy for kids and waste it.
As long as you're let your children. I don't know why I always think I can give advice on this podcast, but let your children dump out. We would always dump out the candy on the floor, and then we would trade because I'd always go with my cousins. But if as long as you can see that there's nothing opened or nothing that looks sus,
Yeah.
relax.
It's kind of hard with some of the candies like bubble gum or like Jolly Ranchers. Like those could be tampered with.
That's true because you can just unravel it.
Yeah.
That's true.
But
it'd be hard.
But
to
at the
drug
same
a Jolly
time,
Rancher.
if I was somebody who wanted to drug kids, am I going to pay $1,000 to drug candy?
Yeah.
Who's going to do that?
Well, do you?
I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying what are the chances actually of somebody drugging your candy?
Right.
You know?
So you don't have a favorite Halloween movie?
That was random. That had nothing to do with this conversation.
No, it kind of does. We're talking about Halloween.
Favorite Halloween movie? I really haven't watched any Halloween movies. I don't think.
I've watched one every day this month.
Casper the Friendly Ghost, the Hilary Duff one. I used to watch that. That's the only Halloween movie I've ever seen.
No, that one's a cute one.
Would you consider that Halloween?
Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah,
Okay.
I'll take it. But I'm wearing Hocus Pocus socks too.
Oh.
You can't see it, but it says "Tonight we fly,"
Okay. Cute.
and then there's a broomsticks.
That's really cute.
So
Cute.
anyway, well,
Is that the end? That's all the questions we got?
I don't know what else to ask.
Okay.
That was it on the tag.
All right.
So
Stay safe, guys. Check
Yeah.
your candy. Make sure it's not drugged. Wear those flashing lights everywhere you go. That's something I've started doing
Yeah.
with the kids now. Those little finger lights. I got some at Walmart. They're only 98 cents each, and you get 5 in the pack, so you can put one on each
perfect.
finger. But you want to make sure your kids are lit up. If you're trick-or-treating with your kids or even yourself, make sure you're lit up because people don't see. That's the one thing you got to be afraid of on Halloween is getting hit by a car or something.
Yeah.
Because it gets really dark, obviously, and you need something to like light you up so cars can see you.
Yeah.
So be safe. Have fun. Let us know what you're dressing up as down below. I can't disclose that information yet because I'm going to wait until like the reveal on my Instagram. But
have I told them what I'm doing?
I can't remember. I don't think so. What are you going to do?
So we are I bought a Stitch onesie, but I'm not dressing up as that. I just bought it for a Halloween party because I didn't have my other costume. But anyway, so that's my second costume. But my first one that we're doing as a family is I'm mustard, Basil's ketchup, and then Harley, our corgi, is a hot dog. But then we were going to make Delilah a hamburger, but they only had one costume on Amazon, and it wasn't her size. It was super expensive. And so she is now going to be a chef. I got her a little chef hat and a little bib.
That's going to be so cute.
That's
I can't
like
wait. Is that what you're going to like trick or treat as? Are you going to like take the dogs trick or treating or no?
No, but they'll be dressed up for my party. And then they're going to be seen when people trick or treat. So.
Oh, okay.
I love Halloween so much. I took Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. Just so I can like celebrate.
Wow,
for 3
really?
days. Yeah.
Cool.
So
that's cool. I'm going to miss your Halloween party because it's on the same day as my other friend's party.
So you're not coming to mine?
No, I can't. I'm going to the other party.
Why? That's very disrespectful.
Because she planned it before you.
Mm-mm.
Yes, she did. She planned it
I've
like
had
3
mine
months ago.
planned since like August.
She had hers planned like 3 months ago. Literally, she sent me an invite in like July or something. So you snooze, you lose.
You can come to mine for a little bit.
Maybe I'll stop by and say hi. Let us know what you guys are doing for Halloween. You doing anything fun? Let us know down below.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
I'll be less happy next week.
Kylie will be depressed next week.
It will be my birthday month though.
Yeah. November's a good month.
And then I get old.
It's closer to Christmas.
Yeah.
We still have other holidays to celebrate. We're not allowed to get depressed until like January when all the holidays are over.
True.
That's when we get
that's when we
get truly depressed.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
January through April is like
well,
okay, sorry. Besides your birthday, March.
Yeah, January through March is like the worst time frame.
Yeah. But once you get to the end of March, it's a little better.
Yeah, because then you're like, summer's coming.
Right.
Easter's happening. Soon.
Yeah. But January and February.
Yeah.
So.
Valentine's Day doesn't even make it better.
No. Sorry, Mom. It's her birthday.
Our mom's born Valentine's Day. That's the one redeeming quality of February. Anyways. Thanks for watching or listening, guys. We hope that you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you in our next one. Bye.